Hey, hello. My name is Teresa Micheletti, and this site is called Take What Rings True. So, the whole idea is I'm going to share some spiritual thoughts, and you can take it for truth or not. So, decide what rings true for you and let the rest just drop away. So, today I'm going to talk about Novena, and it's a way to get assistance from a God. I believe there's a mother God and a father God, and together they make our God, brought us into creation. So the novena is a means to organize yourself to gather prayers and gather power. And if you do it at a Trinity hour, a multiple of three, then there's more power. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Any of those hours. Mystical travelers are entities who have agreed to help God, and you have a regular chart, and then what comes in is a fax from God saying, okay, I need you to do this. And then your life changes for that point in time until you accomplish what you need to accomplish. Okay. So one thing that this helps with is the mystical traveler hour is 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock p.m. usually, but whatever 9 o'clock it is for you, if you do the novena at 9 o'clock, then there's more power because there's more people praying at that time, more people asking for light. So Francine, a spirit guide who would come into trance classes and teach us, said to try and do all of your prayers at a Trinity hour, especially at 9 in the morning or 9 at night. And that those times are more powerful because more people are sending out their power and their prayers at that time. And also at 9 o'clock, think of sending your light out to assist people and think of it coming back to you, that powerful light coming back. So it's sort of like a boomerang. You send out light, it comes back to you, positive light. So if you forget, then you can sanction your guide. So right now, you can tell your guide, if I forget to pray at 9 o'clock, could you please do it for me? And they will. So the Trinity hour, asking your guide to help, giving them sanction for you to help. So you will stop whatever you're doing if you can remember and surround yourself with that light. The novena is a form of praying that is very powerful if you're in person. What happens is if you have two or more people gathered together, I know the Bible says three or more people, but we hold hands in a circle, and you think of energy going around. I usually have it go around to the right. So you tell people that are holding hands, the energy is going to go around to the right. And then you say this passage of words: I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. And you are a spark of God. So you are God, not God, the whole being, but a little spark of God. We're a little cell of our God. So you say that 3 times. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. So the first time you say those set of words, you ask for something for yourself. So what do you want for yourself? What prayer would you have? What need, what want do you have for yourself? Okay, we're going to say that set again, and this time we're going to pray for others at the end. And if someone asks you to pray for them, that would be the time you would do it. So, I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. So, what prayer do you have for other people? Or what prayers do you have for other people? Say those now. Okay, so that's the second set. Now, the third set, after the third set, we're going to ask for the movement of truth. So I call it the Gnostic movement of truth. So it could be for the movement of the truth on the earthly plane to come out and people to know that that's true. So I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. I am God. I am part of God. I am God. All things are possible because I am God. And now this would be to ask for the truth to come out, for the power of God, creator, source, whatever you want to call it, to be filling this earth and for people to recognize that truth. I like to think now of us all sending out our light and gathering it together like a fountain. So gather your light, think of sending it out, and we'll gather everyone's light who's listening now or listens on the recording. And we're going to gather our light and send it out like a fountain over the world so that everyone in need or everyone can feel the light and know that little touch of God, creator, source, whatever you want to call it. So, thank you for participating with me. That was good. That was wonderful. So, remember, try to do this at 9 o'clock, 9 in the morning or 9 in the evening. And if you can stop just for a few moments and think of sending your light out and have it expect it to come back to you. So you're sending your light out to the world, sending your light out to your loved ones, sending your light out to your friends, and think of it coming back to you. And if you forget, then give your guide sanction and they can do it for you. They will automatically do it for you. But you need to give them sanction because they will light what's called your mystical candle. And it's like if you think of a votive candle in your solar plexus, that they light that candle. They aren't really lighting a candle, but it's an ethereal candle, a heavenly candle. So they light that light, and then that light can go out to help others, and then it can come back to you. So twice a day, 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the evening. If you forget, do it at 3 o'clock, do it at 6 o'clock. If you do it yourself, then it sort of adds more recognition so that you could have your guide doing it, but you realize that the light can go out and the light can come back if you do it at a Trinity hour. So remember, if you can't do it at 9, then do it at a different Trinity hour. And it's okay if it's 9 o'clock your time and the other time, the other people are doing it at 9 o'clock their time. There is no time for real on the other side. It's just timeless. And we have this linear time, but it's like there's little sparks on our linear timeline that are more powerful. So if you do this more often, you will find your life will become easier. I think it's because you're tuned in to the source, creator, light, and you're sending out that light and expecting it to come back. And when you're in the light, then you're in the positive, you're in the now, you're in the present. And it helps you to align with source, to align with the light, to align with your true self. Now, that's also that 9 o'clock hour because you're doing I am God, I'm part of God, I am God, all things possible because I'm God. That's the best time to program for what you want in your life. So I talked about the first round of saying those things. That's when you pray for perfect wealth. That's when you pray for perfect health. That's when you pray for a house, family, loved ones, whatever it is that you need, or whatever it is on the second round, whatever it is someone else needs. So the more of us who do this and send out the light and expect it to come back, and the more of us who do this, it's like all of the prayers are conglomerated together. All of them come together, and there's more power because we are doing it all at the same time and have the same focus. We're focused on saying the novena, but we're also focused on expecting other people are doing it at the same time. Other people's guides are adding that energy in. I remember Rahim, another one of my friend Sylvia's guides, who would come into trance class and speak to us. He made the point that if you expect something, it can come to you. And what he had another point too. I just went out of my brain. Power. Oh, power of the light. Okay. It isn't just one person plus one person plus one person's power. When you join together in power, it becomes like a upside down pyramid. It just expands, it multiplies. So it isn't just adding three people plus three people. It's like it multiplies into three times three times three times three. So expect that that power can come back to you, that those powerful prayers and those powerful programming for what you want is so much more powerful at a Trinity hour, especially a 9 o'clock hour. So if you can remember to do it at 9 o'clock, do it at 9 o'clock. If you can't remember to do it at 9 o'clock, give your guide, your spirit guide, which everyone has a spirit guide, give your guide sanction to light your candle in your solar plexus and to do the novena for you. So let's go over the novena again. And I'll put it in the messages on YouTube and on Facebook so you can see it. You say, I am God, I am part of God, I am God. All things are possible because I am God. So you repeat that 3 times. And the first set, then you say prayers for yourself. Then you repeat uh, the set of words again, and that's prayers for someone else. And then you repeat the set of prayers again, or the set of I am God, I'm part of God, I am God, all things are possible because I'm God. You say that set 3 times. And then it's for the movement of truth, the movement of source, the movement of light expanding around the earth, the movement of truth. So, whatever you want to call it, the recognition of source, the recognition of the light of the creator, whatever you want to call that last set, that's fine. Just add your light to that power. So, say the novena. I'll put the words in the chat or the messages. And I hope you try this because it does help you align with our creator, align with source, align with the universe. Thanks. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.